Welcome back to the Feel Weird podcast. We're here for episode 27, which has gone so mad actually now. We were just talking before recording. Nearly 30.
It's nearly 30.
We need to do something special for 30, don't we?
No, because we keep celebrating. I want to wait till we get to 50.
Yeah, it's true. We do celebrate a lot.
Every episode we're like, 37, we got to do something. I think we wait to 50 and then 75, then 100.
Yeah.
And then for the 100, we'll have on like both our dads or something mad.
That would be completely mad.
That would be a surprising
at this rate though, by the time we're on 100 episodes, we will have figured out how to resurrect people.
By the time, 100%.
Although, was your dad buried or cremated?
Cremated.
Yeah, same here. There's going to be some real insane... Have we got any puzzle heads in the comments?
Yeah.
They're really good at jigsaws.
Yeah. They're going to need to be.
It's going to be really
They're going to need to
bring
be.
them back.
Yeah.
Anyway, right then, we're back again. So, Lils has survived one more week in the chair.
Come on.
But that also means one more question of the week. But your last one was really good. So
it was
please
really good.
I'm hoping I can
keep that
go up
standard
a
up.
notch now.
Yeah,
Let's
come on
hear
then.
it.
Hit us.
Okay. If aliens landed tomorrow
I'm here.
and demanded a crash course in pop culture, which movie are you showing them first?
Lils, come on.
Movie. That's a really
movie
good...
or song if you want to do that, but I think we'll be here all day if we do
Should
that.
we do
So just
movie and album?
movie and album, which you're showing them first.
So a movie to show them pop culture? Or
So just humanity. They don't know anything about us because if you show them a movie of...
yeah.
They'll think it's real.
Yeah.
So you got to tell them it's fake. That's
I
hard.
know me and Liam are going to go like real west now, and I know it's obviously
I've
one
got
of these
if you
questions.
just
I've
want to
actually got one.
explain like how cool this planet or
I've
not
got
cool
one.
this planet is.
Just something really cool.
Yeah.
I've actually got one.
Go on then.
For movie,
Yeah.
one I'm a big fan of, which is about the human spirit.
If you bring up Eyes Wide Shut.
It's not... Eyes Wide Shut is not the movie I would show them whatsoever.
They'd fucking dip. They'd be like, I'm not coming in, it's
No.
freaky.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Why the fuck?
Because the whole thing is about the human spirit. It's about Ben Stiller working at Time magazine, and it's about people, and it's him trying to find this lost photograph for the last cover, and it's him going all around the world meeting different people, and it is a really good... If you were actually an alien and you wanted to know a bit about humanity, because you couldn't show them a really good film because you couldn't show them Sinners because they go, this place is mad.
Yeah.
You'd have to show them something a bit more...
grasp it.
Something more close to real life. Do you know what I mean?
Well, do you know what?
So I think that would be a good choice.
Okay, fair dues.
Because
I like that.
they're seeing, people are coming different colours, sizes, backgrounds,
Creeds.
and they've all got relevant input into our main character.
You've kind of helped me onto my answer there.
Let me hear, you were going to say something mental, weren't you?
Yeah, I was trying to think, but I'm going to go with before the whole revelation that he's definitely not a very good person.
Not Happy Gilmore. It was going to be...
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is what I meant.
Forrest Gump got me popped on.
That would
Forrest
be a
Gump
good
next
one.
week.
But then
because
be
it shows the human spirit, like you said.
It does. It's
his
a good
heart,
choice.
He's very, it's such a...
But if
he's
they
such
don't
a
know
lovable
what
guy. And it goes through so much
neurodivergent-
history as well.
If they don't know what autism is, they'll be like, why is he so weird? Why is
Do you
he
think
out like
aliens
that?
are going to come to Earth,
Yeah.
speak to humans, see Forrest Gump and go, he's weird?
He's weird, that guy.
Forrest Gump's cleverer than the person who would be communicating
And he's like, why is he
with
why
the
is he
aliens,
so
because the
obsessed with
leader
that
of the
Jenny?
free world is more
Tapped up there.
not up there.
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah, it goes through all of history. It covers loads of pop culture in Forrest Gump. I'm going to go for that. An album.
Go on.
I'm going to say Good Kid, Mad City.
That is the maddest choice.
Yeah, but it's a story as well.
It is a good story album, though.
And I think it's one of the best albums ever made.
You know what? I'll give you one, actually. And only because it's a good one, because it's got an on-running monologue. And I'm going to make it... I'm putting this out there now because I already texted you about it.
Right.
That going forward, we're going to have some episodes where I'm going to give Sam a music board entry
To listen.
to listen to, and he's going to give me one.
Yeah.
And we're both going to listen to it and then review it upon the next episode,
Okay.
which I think is a good shout. I've already got mine an idea, but either unless you can think of one off the top of your head, then if not, we'll think about it and come back to a next episode.
My last episode's induction of Swag 2 because it's very MJ.
But my album would be, it'd be Logic's Everybody, because Neil deGrasse Tyson plays God in it. And
Which
the start
album
of the...
cover is that?
It's the one
Lil,
that's...
please could you get that up? So Logic's album.
Logic Everybody.
Yeah. And just...
I mean, all of his are
was
done
on the
by
big screen,
painting.
the album cover, please.
It's meant to be... It's
Yeah, there's one that looks like a huge
painting,
Renaissance painting.
But basically, the point is that our protagonist dies at the end of the first song, and he talks to Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's God, and he's basically talking him through the afterlife process, and it comes in at the end of every song. And I think
that is the one I recognise the most.
One, I actually
Real
really
big
think...
picture.
I think musically you'll really like it, but also as a fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson, because who isn't?
I love him.
It's a really good narrative played out throughout the songs. So I think next week before next episode, I'll listen to Swag 2. Okay. You listen to that and we'll give our review.
I like that.
You like it?
That a lot. Yeah. Well, on that note, then should we go for our music board entries?
Let's go. My music board entry is, there we go. Lonely at the Top, Joey Badass. And I put in, there you go, that's the cover. And there's loads of little Easter eggs, all of his like friends and producers and his dogs in there.
For the listeners, that is not the cover to the Joey Badass album.
No, it is not.
Liam just pointed immediately at the screen because we finally got a picture of Logic's album up.
Ironically, Joey Badass' new album is a painting, but not a good one.
That's an incredible album cover, that.
Gorgeous album cover.
Hit me again with your music board entry.
Music board entry, Joey Badass, his Lonely at the Top.
I didn't even know he had a new album.
He did. And ironically, it's Lonely at the Top, but it's not an album you would consider at the top. Because I've been listening to Joey Badass since the SoundCloud days. I was a big fan of 1999.
He's a bit of a cult
2000.
rapper,
he is, but his whole thing is about him meant to be at the top. And his album just isn't great. I mean, from the opening track, he's got a very unique real instruments usage and strings, which I think are so like, if you played me 100 beats and this opening track was in it, I would go, I guarantee it's that one.
Right.
Because he's got a very similar sort of synth and stringy sounds he uses on a lot of them.
Yeah.
But none of his hooks hit hard. He has some good features, but like
so it's not a good entry, really.
It's not a good entry, so I've given it a 2.5 because it feels like his label said, hey, by the way, we need an album before the end of the year. And he went, there you go.
Oh, no, I hate that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like it was is an obligation because it isn't bad. It just isn't, like, has no substance, which is almost worse than it being bad because at least when it's bad, you've taken a chance.
Yeah,
and it was bad.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Chance, that was
do you remember,
ironic.
Did you ever like Mumford & Sons?
Yeah, I like Mumford & Sons,
when they were like first came up, like I really liked them.
Yeah.
Family were obsessed with them and all that. And then I remember the third album came out and they went like, when I say they went electronic, I don't mean like Daft Punk. Like, they all went like electric guitars.
If it's not got a banjo in it, how is it a Mumford & Sons song? Yeah.
But like I remember Bob Dylan, considering we've just had the Bob Dylan film out, there's like a famous moment in music history where Bob Dylan went like rock and was playing electric guitar at a show. And there's a really famous moment where someone on the front row screamed Judas at him because he was like,
maddest insult to shout.
He was the face
Judas
of a whole genre and he'd like dipped. But it was a bit
That's crazy.
I can't believe I just compared Mumford & Sons to
Judas,
to Bob Dylan and Judas. But yeah, anyway. But when they went for that third album, and it wasn't very good. But I was like, they've done 2 folk albums of 2 of them. Like they had to try something, and I actually respected. The fact that they did.
You have to. Yeah. Coldplay did the best example of that.
Coldplay the best example of everything
of folk, but used to be one kind of very specific style, and then they've done electronica, EDM.
Can I just die on a hill right now? Which ironically, I'm kind of preaching to the
I'm on that hill with. I'm on that hill.
I actually, this was on my notes to talk in the last episode, and it's still there.
Coldplay hate.
I don't get all the hate, and we've had this conversation many times before.
No, they've come over it now. Ed Sheeran, in an interview I saw last week, talking about how he's big friends with all the guys, but especially Chris, and he said how, like, do you remember how it was really trendy to hate on Coldplay for years? And he said, I feel like they've actually come over that hill now, and the people that did say that have now gone, actually, they got some bangers.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe Chris has said to him, oh no, we found that. Now we've kind of gone over that hump of, Coldplay are just boring white guys. Those boys.
Well, I guess they went
really
super commercial as well, haven't they? But
yeah, we have to.
I don't even want to like get into all of that because I think that's a whole thing in itself. But it's more a case of like, I've told you before, and I will not be naming any names because people that listen to this podcast will still have ties to them. But a certain person I used to know,
Alex Shepherd. Sorry.
Fantastic.
We'll blur
Leave that one out.
Can you put a timer when that is? Was that actually right? I didn't.
Yeah, it was that person's father. Big music.
They're not listening to this podcast.
No, but I don't actually care.
Either way, we'll bleep it.
No, my point being is, he was a really cool guy. Really loved his music. He hated Coldplay.
You've told me this.
I've told you this before, and he always used to say, "I hate Coldplay because it's like super depressing. I just want them to write like a happy song." What's your favourite band then, Steve? Radiohead.
That's crazy. That. Yeah, I love Radiohead, Deftones, and loads of other sad artists.
So literally,
that is very weird.
But I feel like Chris Martin's been in the news as well a lot at the moment for saying lots of stuff at concerts, etc. And I'm not even talking about the CEO guy. Do you remember like when he said something about giving support to Israel and Palestine and everyone was booing him? But like he's on the whole hippie train at the moment, and his thing has always been love to everyone. So I get it.
That's always been his thing, and I kind of respect him for it, that he isn't gonna, because if fans paid to come and see him.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to go, well, you're a dirty little da-da-da-da. I respect that. He's going to say, I'm going to show love to you and respect to you, even if I don't rock with what your people are doing.
And to be fair, you know, a band of that size, they are, as much as people can talk about whether their intentions are true and because they're all rich, they're all middle class upbringing or whatever, like, I don't know. You don't know them. I don't know them. But my point being is they're the first people that did like concerts where there was like kinetic energy with the dance floor. There's power in the stage. They're the first ones that aren't going on triple decker, fucking double decker buses. Airbuses with all their equipment. Like they're actually putting the money where their mouths is when it comes to, you know, hippie.
And they've been doing it since before either of us were born.
Exactly.
Not on a scale like this.
Exactly. But what I wanted to down the hill was that I think David Bowie is the only person that can remotely come close to this, but I don't think anyone has reinvented themselves and survived for as long, as effectively as Coldplay.
Haven't. Totally agree.
Every single album sounds completely different to the last album.
Totally.
But yet still sounds like Coldplay, which I think in itself
very difficult to do.
Is insanely difficult to do.
Yeah, sure.
They've got B-sides from 1994. They were called something like Butterfly bullshit, something
wouldn't
they were called.
It
was something like that when they met at uni. My point being is, no one has done that for what, 30 years?
No, not at all. You're totally right.
And there's going to be a lot of diehard Bowie fans out there. And I would love to hear what they think, but I still don't think Bowie's done that. Bowie's like, when you think of that, you think Bowie. Right. And I don't think he's done it for as long, as effectively as Coldplay.
No, not at all.
Every one of those albums has been number one, basically.
Agreed.
And ironically, they're still number one now. And I don't like any of the new stuff. I think it's pretty garbage, a lot of the new stuff.
Totally valid.
But still huge. How are a bunch of 50-year-old white dudes making pop music that's actually...
what young people are listening to. Totally.
And that doesn't sound... I mean, I don't like it, but it doesn't sound like aged, does it?
No,
it doesn't sound like... It's not like when Take That... I fucking love Take That. Take That back on tour, by the way. They're doing the circus. Me and James are going. Yeah. But anyway, when Take That released a couple of tunes... a couple of years ago. Remember These Days?
Yeah.
That was a tune.
Yeah.
But then like anything they've ever tried done since is a bit like,
you see the memes about Gary's son?
Yeah. You mean he's...
because he's a giant.
Khalifa.
Yeah.
But anyway, my music board entry.
What's your music board entry?
My music board entry is Dominic Fike's new album. Swag 3, not yet. Next time. Dominic Fike's Rocket.
Let me hear it.
Don't work like that.
Your review.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. For sure.
Do you know what? It's very fresh to me. I've listened to it top to bottom once.
Okay.
So I always like to give a little review and then go back. She ain't paying attention.
How many tunes?
There ain't many of those. We have a look for us. Dominic, I think it's 12. Like standard basically. But I'm going to go 3.5 stars.
Okay.
Which isn't amazing.
Sure.
And Dominic Fike's one of my favourite artists, to be fair.
Just did its job.
First listen, a couple of songs sprung out. And I'm going to go back in. And I always try and not to sound like Ariana Grande, I always hold space for the second listen.
So are these so good that you're going to be covering any of them, you think?
First, probably, yeah, Great Pretender's a great tune. There's a song called Great Pretender on there.
Interesting.
But anyway.
Okay, cool. Love it.
We weren't going to do too much new stuff today, so I guess should we just do our letterbox intros?
Go on, you go first, because I can't remember. Oh no, I remember, but you go first.
So my letterbox intro is Caught Stealing, the new Austin Butler film. Zoe Kravitz and, well, everyone's in it. There's loads of people in it.
Liev Schreiber.
We've got 2 Wilson Fisks in it.
You do. And
I can't remember who directed it. No, I'm saying that.
Darren Aronofsky.
Thank you.
Yep.
And my very quick review of this, which I put on my letterbox, ironically, is this film is literally if Guy Ritchie was born and raised in the Bronx.
Great pick. Did you come up with that? Did you see?
I genuinely did come up with that.
Great.
Because
that's a great way to tell it.
Watch it. It feels like Snatch in New York.
Love it.
It's the pacing of it. The chaoticism.
Snatch in New York make a great band name.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We are Snatch in New York.
Yeah.
Our first song, Caught Stealing.
yeah, that's true, actually.
It worked.
But yeah, the cast is just like just like Guy Ritchie films. Cast is stellar.
Yeah, you've got to have a stat cast.
There's like loads of different open quotes gang groups that are all like after one bloke or whatever.
Love a multi-gang movie.
That's always a Guy Ritchie film.
Yeah, it is.
And Austin Butler. Now, to be fair, I really enjoyed the Elvis film. Everyone kind of memed him for, and he probably had an argument for the Oscar for it. But I can't remember who won it. But he was well and truly beaten, I think, that year.
That was...
Mills, will you Google for me who won the Oscar the year that Austin Butler was in Elvis?
I think it was The Whale. I think it was Brendan Fraser, The Whale.
Yes, good shout.
Yeah.
But anyway, my point being is I never didn't rate Austin Butler.
Yeah.
But my God, is he good in this.
He's good in Doom too, don't forget.
Amazing. He is, yeah. But like this film, as much as the cast is amazing, was it The Whale? Good shout.
Yeah, come on.
As much as the cast was amazing,
Yeah.
it could have just been him and it was brilliant.
Nice, love it.
Zoe Kravitz was really good as well, to be fair. But anyway, I think I gave it 5 stars. I can't remember. But
I can't wait to see it.
Absolutely amazing. And it was a proper cinema experience. And I watched it on my own. First time I've been cinema on my own in ages.
Yeah.
This bitch left me. She was busy.
And me left you.
Yeah, and you were busy. These bitches left me.
I want to watch it. You've well and truly sold it to me.
Brilliant. And again, soundtrack, amazing.
Yeah.
You know, Guy Ritchie's stuff's always very like,
definitely.
and because it's set in the 90s, it's all very like, do you remember when Captain Marvel came out and it was all like Nirvana and it was all 90s punk
of the time.
It was very like that.
My
really
entry,
go on.
My Letterboxd music entry also has a great soundtrack.
Your Letterboxd music entry.
I meant because the music's really good. My Letterboxd entry of the week
go for it.
is also a 25-year-old movie nearly, Bend It Like Beckham. Which it could have been so many because I went through my Letterboxd and I've watched 194 films in the last week.
You've watched Bend It Like Beckham this week?
I watched Bend It Like Beckham this week. And I actually watched by the same director, Bride and Prejudice. They did a Bollywood version and Dan wanted to watch it.
Oh.
Surprisingly, it was very good. But I've not seen Bend It Like Beckham in forever. Yeah. Love a sport film, even if it's not my sport.
I'd watch a chess buy-up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
You should watch Queen's Gambit then, I guess, if that's for you. But watched it. I've not seen it since year 9 English. So a long time. It's a stellar movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it won any awards at all, like a BAFTA or whatever, but the acting in it I think is so good. The way it mixes a lot of heavy themes. Like you talk about a film in the early 2000s when things are not so collaborative, even though they're not even like that now, but between like Hindus, Sikhs, white people, women and footballers.
A huge staple in culture, this film, to be fair.
100%.
Totally.
They're mixing a lot of different stuff. Oh, it did, thank you. So it won what? Best?
A BAFTA.
I can't even quite see it from there what it won. ESPY. Okay, so it won a sports, that's the ESPN award. So it won a couple of things as it should have done, but I think it's picking on a lot of, like, when this one pitched it to the studio and said, I want to do a movie about women's football, about marginalised, like, smaller groups of people and
minority women minorities. Playing football.
They would have gone, that sounds terrible. Put Keira Knightley in it and maybe it'll be good. And the film's great.
Yeah.
The film is really good. Like, and I think as well, one thing I know you hate more than anything in a sports movie.
I thought you were going to say minority women playing sport then. I was no.
The thing you hate, and certainly I hate as well, but certainly you because of the kind of movies you want to watch, is bad sport in movies.
They can't play football.
This, I Googled it because I was like, they were pretty good. All the women, bar obviously the 2 main actors, were women footballers.
Yeah.
And I assume they put Keira Knightley and the main actress whose name I forgot through rigorous football.
Yeah.
Because although they do like the close-ups where it could be anyone's feet.
Yeah.
It's really good. Because I hate it when, I agree, when those movies, or when you watch Ted Lasso, because you go, this is no point am I convinced you guys are professional players. In this, they really do a good job of that.
Blind football.
Everyone can play ball.
Interesting.
Do you know what I mean? Well, and it's just a good story.
It's kind of funny you said that because, it's a good job Lils is on the mic for this because if she's paying attention, you look like you're asleep then, sweetheart.
I was.
But I was. Anyway, in Stretford Mall, which we are above.
We are.
I mean, no, we're not.
I mean,
we're supposed to reveal our location. Sure. I don't know, but whatever. They did. Do you remember? It was. So, what was the organisation called? Those? It was like a girl. It was called Girl Gang or something.
Girl Gang. I think they're a theatre company in Manchester.
Yeah, doing like getting girls and females and all sorts involved in theatre and sport and stuff. They did like they've got a football team. It's a really cool organisation or whatever.
Yeah.
And they did a huge event in the mall for Bend It Like Beckham. So it was a live immersive theatre performance of the film.
That's cool.
They gave out New Balance in partnership with it. They gave everyone free New Balance boots.
That's well cool.
Me and Lil's got a free pair of New Balance boots that are both worth 150 quid that we've never worn.
That's really sick.
It was really cool. But what was really good was they did like a panel and stuff because it did, obviously, now again, they were kind of teaching me there because I probably watched the film when it came out when I was 8 or whatever. But I'd never seen it since. But obviously you can imagine what that film did for young Muslim girls.
100%.
And never mind just young girls.
Well, Dan said she watched it also in her school.
I can believe it,
before me. So
it must have been pretty monumental.
It must have been on the curriculum that they watched and went, schools should be watching this movie.
Absolutely.
Because it seemed
empowering.
Yeah, because when I went on the Letterboxd review for it, loads of them were, did everyone else also watch this in high school in the 2000s?
Yeah.
In primary school in the 2000s. So I think
Fair dues.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to segue a little bit because we were talking about schools. I saw something that rattled my brain today and made me feel like a fossil.
Oh, God, I don't want to hear it.
So I saw someone post it and they said 2 or 3 things. So
the Harlem Shake's 15 years old.
Just wait. You're not far off what I'm about to say.
Oh, go on.
So what I'm about to list off
I hate
are
this already.
things that the current year 7 group that have just started, because we're in September.
Are older than, younger than.
The things the current year 7s are younger than.
Go on, read the list out.
Harlem Shake.
Oh, great, fair.
Frozen.
Yeah.
GTA 5. The first Avengers film.
2012 Avengers.
Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen. The Dark Knight Rises, the end of the trilogy.
Of course.
Flappy Bird, which you mentioned on the last episode. What Does the Fox Say? Remember that?
Yeah, very well.
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
That's disgusting. I'm still on that as well.
Sickening. I'm still on mine.
Yeah, grim.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Raw by Katy Perry. Get Lucky by Daft Punk and Pharrell. The Voice UK as a franchise.
Bloody hell.
Candy Crush. Breaking Bad's final season.
Yeah.
Mumford & Sons. Again, we touched on.
Yeah.
Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier. The Death of Nelson Mandela. The London Olympics. And The End of the World in the Mayan calendar.
What a belter of a list.
I
am ancient.
I am old as fuck.
Some of them weren't surprising. I would not go, oh my gosh, Nelson Mandela already.
No, I know.
That already feels like forever ago.
But mate.
But some of those other ones though, that's surprising.
Like,
the fact you're in year 7, you can't wait for Doomsday. You weren't even alive. You were in your dad's scrotum when he was watching the first Avengers is mental.
Your dad might not have been allowed into the cinema when that first came out. It's crazy.
It could work
put it
out
this way, most of these are 2012, 2025, not 13. Yeah. Most year 11s are 11. And most year 7s are 11.
That's horrible.
So I think some of these are still being generous.
Yeah, they are.
That made me feel
I remember
sick.
A lot of these things, at the time, buying those things or watching the Breaking Bad finale at that time or buying GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a horrible list.
Gross. So I've got another segment for us though.
Go on.
This one's called Keep One or Bin One.
Let me hear it.
So I'm going to do 5 and then I'm going to hand you the iPad and you're going to do 5.
Cool. Let's do it. Go straight in.
They're hard. Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man or Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. You got to keep one, you got to bin one.
Bin Iron Man, keep Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
I love how straight-faced that was. And I actually agree.
Yeah.
Because Hugh Jackman's played that role for 25 years.
Give or take.
And there's never going to be another.
Nope.
Heath Ledger's Joker or James Earl Jones' voice as Vader.
James Earl Jones Vader. And I'm the biggest Joker, guys, you know.
Absolutely.
James Earl Jones Vader.
That's 40 years of Vader, man.
That's
absolutely
perfect.
Ian McKellen as Gandalf or Bryan Cranston as Walter White.
Ooh. Bryan Cranston, Walter White. I have to. Wait, no, to bin or to keep?
No, these are all to keep.
Yeah, no, keep.
So you'd get rid of...
No, the other ones I'm still with as well.
Yeah.
But I just totally forgot because it threw my mind. That's the first difficult one. And he's perfect.
What's he called who made...
Ian McKellen? Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson delayed Lord of the Rings so that Ian McKellen could be Gandalf.
And he's perfect.
I'm surprised by that one.
I get it by 3 movies and I guess 2.5 Hobbits or whatever. But
yeah.
When you eventually watch it and go, my God, I guess IMDb was right when they said it's the best show ever made.
Yeah.
You'll go, Bryan Cranston's the only one who could play that. The man's got an Oscar nom.
Robin Williams is Genie or Tom Hanks is Woody?
Tom Hanks Woody. I would say.
I really struggled with that one.
That is a hard one though. And
I'm obviously not going to answer these. These are yours.
You know what? No, because Jim Carrey could have done, I think, just as good a job as Genie because he's got that same sort of... But he didn't, I guess.
Robin Williams is Genie, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Will Smith couldn't do with the Genie.
No, I mean, I think he was fine, but yeah, he couldn't. These are good one though. What else you got?
Your last one is Lawrence Fishburne's Morpheus or Keanu Reeves' Neo.
Ooh. Keanu Reeves' Neo you got to keep. Because there's a lot of cool black guys with cool voices who could play
Absolutely
Morpheus.
True. And I actually agree with you, but I also think it's a bit of a double-ended sword, that question, because when they did the new Matrix film and there was no Morpheus.
Yeah, it was
shit.
It was Bob. It's one of the few films I've ever stopped halfway, and I never do that.
Yeah.
I did.
You really?
Stopped here halfway. I did that with Moana 2 as well. Bob Bins.
Moana 2, did you say?
Did the same thing.
Yeah, I can believe that.
All right, where are we going from? Let me see the list.
So at number
okay,
6.
I've got it. Yeah, I've got it.
I can't remember
Wait, can I not give my opinion then? Or is it just me to read out to you?
You can do what I just did, I guess.
Okay, all right. Keep it going then. Keep one, bin one.
Keep one, bin one.
Christian Bale as Batman or Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man?
Oh, I hate that. And they both got trilogies.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm saying keep Tobey.
I'm struggling there because Tobey's my Spider-Man, but I still to this day think Christian Bale's portrayed the best Batman.
He's not my Batman though.
But I'm
the biggest fan of that.
Which one are you? You weren't clear.
Kevin Conroy.
Oh yeah, the old
animated
school.
one.
Yeah, fair enough.
And Arkham.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a cop-out, but...
Because this is the thing, I get Batman law is quite deep and I'm just not about that life.
Yeah, and I am.
Yeah, I know, but... And I get that people don't think Batman's the most... Christian Bale's is the most comic accurate or whatever.
No, he's
but
not.
That was really special. I'm going to say Tobey though.
Tobey, come on. Have we been the same on all these so far?
Yeah.
That's very yours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, or Harrison Ford as Han Solo? This is a great one.
I hated that one. I don't know.
I'd say only because he did it more. You got to keep him as Indiana Jones.
He did.
You got to keep him as
I don't
Indy.
think Indiana Jones would have carried.
Sean Connery's his dad. Shia LaBeouf's his son.
Can you really? I don't think any other actor could have carried that.
Not that I can think of.
Do you know what? You've helped me there because I think Han Solo's a more iconic character. I really do.
It is a more iconic.
But I think that franchise would have survived without Han Solo.
Yeah.
Or at least with someone else playing Han Solo.
Another
Indiana
cool
Jones
white guy could have done it.
Basically, everyone else in those films changes but him.
Definitely.
And they still carry it. And fucking hell, they made one, a year or two ago. So.
This next one's a great one. Chris Evans as Captain America, Henry Cavill as Superman. You got to keep Chris Evans as
It's got to be Chris Evans. It's got to be Cap.
You got to keep it.
Cap.
It just
really
has the
like
look,
Henry Cavill
the
Superman.
feel, the acting. You look at him and go,
that's Captain America.
That's Captain America.
It's because he looks
the part,
so like
handsome,
prim and proper as well.
Yeah.
What is it that fucking Tony Stark says to him? Where he's like,
everything about you unique came from out of a bottle.
No. I feel like
I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
That's it, yeah. Something like that. And I also, I'm feeling, it's from a different film, but like, I feel like Captain America wakes up and he pisses excellence. What's that film as well?
That's a great one.
We're going anyway. What's next?
Two left. Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt, or Keanu Reeves as John Wick?
I struggled with.
I know you're going to say Ethan Hunt, and I think that's the right answer.
I am, because I love John Wick, and I love Keanu Reeves as John Wick. But
Ethan Hunt,
that last Mission Impossible film really won over.
There's
for me.
There's a lot more acting that he does than Keanu Reeves done as John Wick.
I think if John Wick had have ended after one, I think it still would have been the best standalone film ever. But 4 or 5 of them pushing it a bit. Yeah.
Oh, next one, another tough one. But Daniel Craig as James Bond, or Matt Damon as Jason Bourne. This was a good set of this or that.
Man.
I think you got to keep...
It's Daniel Craig.
It is Daniel Craig.
I think if I was American, maybe I'd say something different. But Daniel Craig has been by far the best James Bond we've ever had.
He said because the perfect mix is he has to be rough enough where he look like he can fight, but also he can fit in a ballroom. And too often, the Bonds, they're too good looking. You go, Pierce Bronson can't throw hands.
Nah,
do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, you look at Craig and go, he fits in when they're in a room.
Boxes.
But he can fight. He can fight.
He sleeps in a cage.
Absolutely. And he fights these demons and his nightmares in his head. And that's all he's got to do as a good Bond. Do you know what I mean?
Amazing.
Well, that was a great list.
So we're gonna
go straight into the next segment. So
introduce. I do want to shout out before we say it because I feel like
we ripped
it's too on the nose.
It is.
But I'm a big fan of the Escape podcast.
Yeah. Not always their opinions though, because
they've got some wild takes that are just.
Andrew's favourite movies are Avengers 1 and Greatest Showman, and I despise both of those movies.
Dude, Hat Guy said the other day that She-Hulk is as good as Endgame.
I think they do this just for views. We don't do that. You know why? We're authentic. We wouldn't lie like that and say something so stupid like Madam Web is the best comic book movie ever.
I watched 10 minutes of that the other day and I had to turn it off.
Did you not finish it?
And of course I didn't finish it.
I wish you would have finished it. It gets
absolutely atrocious.
I can't tell you how much worse the movie gets than
but I told you, I turned it on when it was in the last 20 minutes.
Oh,
so it was at peak awful.
The villain dies because he jumps into a flying car. The car wasn't going to hit him. He jumps up, then gets hit by the car.
I was going to ask. No, I actually don't want to talk about it because I hate it so much.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you
keep it going.
Anyway, so they do agree or disagree.
They do
on some pretty hot topics.
And here we have. Sam's got us a nice little agree disagree
card. So for our audio listeners, once we've shown it, we'll declare what we've said.
Well, we'll say it at the same time as well. We'll go agree or disagree, and then we'll discuss.
Absolutely. So we've got, from the help of some listeners, we've got some
music,
loads
movies,
really
film,
across
TV.
pop culture. They're supposed to be generally.
What does the bottom one say? Freebies.
You can't really see. I can't say fashion. I think it is.
Fashion. All right.
But they're supposed to be generally. What's the word? Controversial.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know whether that's for us. I don't know what. So Lils, you're gonna step in for us right now. read them out for us. You can take a pick for a few. And we'll say at the same time, 3, 2, 1, agree or disagree. And then we'll have a little quick discussion.
If we need to discuss, because someone will go, disagree, and we'll move on.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Hit us with it, Lils.
Agree or disagree? Let's go.
Post Malone is this generation's Kurt Cobain.
I'm going to say disagree.
Disagree.
I really like Post Malone.
Don't hate on him. He's not. He's not.
Do you know what though? I've done like the opposite of every Post Malone fan. I feel I'm a fan of him now.
Oh yeah, no, I like him more now than when he was a rapper.
I mean, don't get me wrong, from like when Stay came out, from there onwards,
sure. I get it.
I liked him, but
he's not.
And I really like the guy.
Yeah,
fucking mate, you can't touch Kurt Cobain.
No, you can't. You can't.
What's
next?
Drake is the most influential rapper of the 21st century.
Yeah, no, it's a disagree.
It's a disagree.
He's close.
Disagree.
He's close.
No, do you know what? I don't think he is, because I will say,
because it's not Jay-Z. It's not any of
Kanye West, Lil Wayne.
Yeah. But Wayne is
even just them two. There's a reason why every fucking rapper now is called Lil something.
It is very true.
And every rapper wanted to be Kanye West.
This is true. Both of those are above him. So no, I guess
sonically changed everything. Drake does whatever's the trend, and that's why I'm not having that.
Shout out Hannah.
Yeah.
So Harry Styles is the new David Bowie.
But I think he's just the first himself. I'm going to say disagree.
I'm going to say agree.
But I'm going to say disagree for a good reason though, because he's his own thing.
Totally
he's his
fair.
own. He's sonically better. He sounds, I think, way better.
Harry Styles is better than David Bowie?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a star.
Right.
You're going to get them pulled.
She always does it for too long.
Yeah. Right.
I'm only going to say agree because I think David Bowie was really good for like his whole appearance, how he'd embody his characters he was playing and dress very androgynously.
I mean, see the similarities.
We live in a society now where you got 50-year-old men that are like annoyed at Sam Smith for dressing the way they want to dress.
Yeah.
And then loved David Bowie and Freddie
But
Mercury.
also all their favourite 80s rock icons had like wore makeup and had big curly hair.
So I don't get it, me.
They saw Def Leppard and went, that is the straightest thing ever.
Exactly, yeah.
And then nowadays, and they see someone dressed like that, they go,
woke nonsense.
Woke nonsense.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, next one.
K-pop has surpassed all other genres to become the most popular.
Globally?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a disagree, obviously, because that's a very loaded question. It's very much been put on and is now a lot higher.
See what the numbers are, though.
Numbers are probably way up there. Numbers are probably way up there. But it's not, by that question, no, obviously disagree.
I actually did see, I'm going to say disagree, yeah. I did see the other day, actually, rap and R&B is like by far the most streamed genre.
They've been the top for years.
Considering pop is supposed to be popular.
Yeah, no, they've been, go on. Next
Shout out Danielle.
Shout out Danielle. Do you want to move
Physical
to another one,
media will return and fully replace streaming in 20 years.
Oh, that's turbulent. I'm going to say
that's
disagree.
A disagree. I'm going to say it'd be nice, but
I think that's two different things, though. I do think physical media is going to return, but it's not going to replace.
Not going to replace. No. People still like buying physical. I mean, look around here.
Yeah, I love.
There's physical material. My sister's been
saying a lot about it recently. She's been buying CDs.
It'll never be. It'll never replace.
And if you've seen iRobot, you've got to keep CD players knocking around.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino is overrated.
Oh, disagree.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree.
It's a strong disagree.
I think properly rated.
Yeah.
He's considered one of the best alive directors behind Nolan and maybe one or two others.
Yeah.
So I think properly rated.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Properly rated.
I do think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I've said before on this podcast, I think it's a great film, but I think it could have been a 10 times better film.
Yeah, I think
if it wasn't trying so hard to be so clever. But
yeah, no, I agree. It's not my favourite.
No, not overrated. Go on.
The Oscars don't matter anymore.
I disagree because I think they do matter, but they don't. They're not everything. Because I think often
I'm going to say agree because I don't think they matter culturally anymore.
No. Also, I realised the list of the 100 best movies of the 21st century.
Yes.
New York Times. We'll save it for next one.
Okay.
Because I've got some bits to speak on.
Go into depth.
We'll really deep dive it.
Yeah, totally.
That's a good one. Next one.
Marvel movies killed cinema.
No, disagree.
That's a bit controversial, isn't it?
James Gunn said it. Bad movies kill cinema. And really, economy
he
kills.
He said bad movies killed the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He didn't say it killed cinema.
Rising prices and inflation kills cinema.
Disagree.
More than anything else.
I think
I
don't think you shouldn't be annoyed at someone's success for ruining the standard.
No,
realistically, it raised the standard.
Of course, yeah.
And raising the hype and standard, Why would you hate someone for that?
Why would you hate someone for that? Exactly.
Interesting.
Go on, next.
Streaming has ruined the magic of films.
I'm going to say I agree to that, actually, because I love the cinema.
I will also give an agree to that.
Yeah.
As a big cinephile, I'll agree to
the
that.
cinema.
Yeah. And I think for the next generation as well. Like, all they know is streaming services, which to me just blows my mind.
And it's a bit annoying as well, like when you get people, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do it as well. When you get films that you're not like, you're excited for, but you're not buzzing for. And you're like, I'll just wait till it comes out to stream because it'll only be a month. You used to have to wait like fucking
Would you remember
months.
watching the same video on DVD 100,000 times as a kid?
You didn't have the choice.
Or you monologue it. And now you go, well, I'll just go watch them. You're not rinsing the same film 100 times as a kid.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? That's a good one though. What's next?
Pixar has better filmography than Disney animation.
Oh, 100% agree.
Wait, let me just go.
If you go through Pixar's list, they don't, since the mid-90s, they don't actually ever miss.
Because I was thinking of DreamWorks for a second, but that is
the bigger flops they have are always on Disney's side, like Elio, whatever that is, or the bigger ones they've had where they go miss.
Is it a little bit misleading though, because Disney went first? Disney was pumping out
Disney
the majority of
was
its...
going for 80 years before Pixar came about.
Exactly, when Pixar came about with a new form of animation.
Yeah, well, the first one for Pixar was Toy Story, really? And it was just a different group doing those under Disney's umbrella.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I think Pixar films are better though.
They are better, 100%.
Okay, last one on film and TV is The Office US is the most rewatchable show of all time.
It's easy to jump to agree for that.
But I'm struggling to think of something else that I'm going to go.
Is that I'm going to say I'm going to
disagree.
Can I go half? I'm going to go
half is right.
Half
I would say
Modern Family for me.
I would say The Simpsons is all time just as rewatchable.
Good shout.
Because there's a million different. There's literally 700 episodes.
Yeah, I do think for me though.
But it is a very good.
The Office and Modern Family, I can watch top to bottom again.
Yeah,
I've done probably tenfold. Go on then.
Okay, I'm just going to spew out some random ones now.
Give us a random.
Go for it. Virgil Abloh has more cultural impact than anyone else within fashion.
Within fashion? I'm biased.
It's a disagree, because anyone else in fashion's crazy because he never reached his peak. He only lived till he was in his not even middle age.
Exactly, yeah.
Where there's people who were... Giorgio Armani just died at 90, whatever.
Yeah, Donatella Versace's around. Yeah. Gucci's. Yeah.
I think to say he's the most Chanel is too... biased. Overbearing.
It's too biased, I think.
It's too bad. If he lived his whole life, maybe.
I think maybe.
When
I think his cultural impact hit completely different because it was a completely, and I don't even mean demographic, I mean it hit, everyone we've just named was high street fashion that's hit people with money, basically.
True.
Virgil Abloh was for normal people.
This is true.
And I think he made fashion cool.
100%. People. Yeah.
Okay, streetwear over runway.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah. Agreed.
I'm right. Yeah. I ain't walking around in piss-stained jeans.
I love that's a real one. Not even an example.
Not an example.
Go check out our lowest episode.
Yeah, exactly.
That.
Yeah.
That's funny.
LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan ever was.
It's I agree.
Can you just remind me how many rings LeBron James has?
Don't try and get into this now like you're...
Just tell me.
6 versus 4.
Michael Jordan's got 4.
No, Michael's got 6. LeBron's got 4.
MJ, baby.
Yeah, you're a Ronaldo guy, and Ronaldo's got less Ballon d'Ors.
I'm joking. It's LeBron.
If you actually think it's Michael, please at me. Please at me. And if you do think it's Michael, I either assume you're over the age of 45, fair enough, nostalgia, or you don't know ball.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
That's fine. That's where
LeBron could be literally 20% less as good of a player, but the fact he's still doing it now earns my respect.
The stats I've got in my memory why I don't remember anything every day is because it's filled with movie facts
and LeBron
statistics and facts. So if someone ever tried to come at, but why is he not better at da-da-da? I go, well, it's not because of this year when he did this at this series of this. Do you know what I mean? So no, if you think Michael's better, you don't know ball.
Fair
More
play.
Culturally relevant, 100% that's Jordan.
Different question though, isn't it?
That's
a different question.
People aren't getting killed for a pair of LeBrons. People are still getting their Jordans robbed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Different metric though, we'll allow it.
Yeah. Go on next.
Okay, fast fashion is killing creativity.
Oh, that's a big time agree.
Big time agree.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go straight in with the next one. Crocs went from ugly to cool.
I'm going to disagree because I don't think they were ever cool.
I think some people make Crocs look really cool.
I do not. Listen, I
With
know Yeezy runners are basically posh Crocs.
And Crocs have got a new runner out and they look like Yeezy runners, and they're really fresh.
And maybe I'll go for that.
Maybe they will.
Okay. The Olympics are outdated and irrelevant.
That sounds harsh.
Disagree.
I'm going to say disagree because we're a bit spoiled in the West, aren't we? In the sense that when the Olympics, just like when the World Cup or when they go to countries that don't get global things like that, it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I remember hearing a few comedians talking about it a while ago. I think it was on Mock the Week because I watched the rerun when the 2012 Olympics came out. Before it, everyone was like, "I'm just giving a shit this." Then it came out, and everyone was like, "Fucking hell, the Olympics are class."
Yeah.
So no, they're not outdated.
No.
There's so many sports that only exist to hit that pinnacle.
This is true. Should we do one or two more, and then we'll call it?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so the UFC has overtaken boxing as the largest fight sport.
It is and it isn't, because there's always a few years where someone like Conor will rise and then it'll all go that way. But now he's finished. John Jones just retired, and a lot of their biggest runners. And boxing still has a lot of exciting people now.
On that note, I'm going to say a hard disagree, only because...
I'm going to say disagree.
If we said this 5 years ago...
Different story.
Conor McGregor was... McGregor was doing bigger fights than anyone.
Floyd. But now it's celebrity boxing and whoever.
Jake Paul's earning more money than
so it's
whoever the champ at UFC is.
A couple of years ago, maybe.
I'm hoping it's not its peak. It didn't peak and die off though, because I do think UFC is a fucking incredible sport.
Paddy the Baddy.
Got
Liverpool world champ.
Yeah, man.
I've got two more for you to get the haters out. Okay. First one. Kim Kardashian is the most influential style icon of the past 20 years.
Style icon?
Yeah.
Nah,
disagree.
Nah.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to sit here and say she gained my respect in the clips I've seen from Ye's documentary. She already had my respect, to be fair. She's gained more of my respect for what she would have had to put
I can't call you a style icon if you're not a designer yourself. You just buy the clothes.
She's never had one original idea in my eyes.
No.
Okay, let's finish on this one.
My fucking ex-husband's more of a style icon.
100%.
In every way.
And to be fair, Northwest is such an icon.
She's probably going to be more of an icon than Kim.
Yeah. Definitely bullies her mum, though.
Yeah, just like her ex.
Okay, final one. Friends is actually not funny.
Oh, hard agree. Friends is not funny.
Disagree. Friends is funny, but it's not the funniest show. And if it's got a laughing track, there's moments that will make you laugh.
How many times have we've done a segment on this show talking about sitcoms?
I didn't say it was good.
You said Friends is not funny and it's well overrated.
No, I said the laugh track is terrible.
You said any show with a laugh track isn't funny.
I did say that.
Run it up. Clip it up.
I did say that, but that's fair.
We've got to do more of those.
We'll definitely bring that back because that was a really good segment, and we'll throw that through ChatGPT and get a couple more. Or write in on the comments a couple little ideas.
Absolutely.
Of what you think, and we'll bring
give us some controversial hot takes.
Yeah.
And me and Liam can scrap about.
Exactly. Do you want to close it out?
Absolutely. So thank you so much for joining us again.
Episode 27, that was.
27, yeah. And I think from here on, we've got guests incoming.
Yeah, the next two will be certainly a guest. Two Mancunians.
Absolutely.
One we know.
One a legend in his own right.
One a legend in his own right.
And the other one, actually, publicly a legend. But different ends of the Mancunian legend spectrum.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there, spoiler free, eh?
We'll leave it there.
Thank you so much for joining us. Check us out on everywhere you know to go. Wherever you consume your brainwashing content, hit us up. Yep. You can find me at Kid Blue Artist, and that right there is Maloney.png. Thank you very much. Good night.